Good morning, Mr. Chairman and committee members. Happy National School Choice Week. That's what these scarves represent. And people across the country are celebrating the fact that we are expanding school choice around the country, and we have bipartisan support. If you listen to some of the President's message last night, you could hear that he likes the idea of providing options to children. We repeat on a regular basis, but it applies with this bill. The parents demand choices. They're looking for choices. They're certainly looking for virtual choices. You can see in the parent surveys with the schools here in Michigan that 98, 95, 96% of them are very happy with the choices they've made. The waiting lists are just huge, 5-6 times the enrollment that's allowed in those schools. And yet, I don't think you'll see every child look for something like this, but for those that are looking for this choice, it's a very important one, and they're certainly demanding that option.
And in that report, in 2005, I recommended that all children have an e-learning experience as part of their graduation requirements. The state didn't hesitate, didn't study. They knew it was a great opportunity and something that would make a difference for our children, and they acted. We're living in a hyper-competitive, transformational, global economy where technology is driving everything, where ideas and jobs can and do move around the world effortlessly. But be pioneers, not settlers, when it comes to advancing quality teaching and learning. Specifically, as it relates to this bill, I'd ask that you take into consideration all of what I've just said, but also don't back down. We need to create high-quality alternatives for our children.
Prior to the Michigan Virtual Charter Academy, we were an absolute dead end for our grandson. He cannot and will not ever be able to speak. Most likely, he will never function with a regular pencil or pen because he cannot print or write the traditional way. He can hear, which is a godsend, yet because he is not eligible, because he can hear, he's not eligible for a lot of the services that a child who cannot speak or is deaf would receive. Imagine the potential of a Helen Keller, limited only by the lack of expressive language, without her personal educator or interpreter. Where would she have been? She may have been withdrawn into a state of depression, frustration, and low self-esteem, and no hope for a productive or fulfilling life. 14 months ago, that's where we were. And after thousands of dollars provided therapeutic services and 3 years of no progress in a brick and mortar school, public education, as well as a third year of what I would call an inept individualized education plan, which is inconsequential and meaningless, we finally found a solution that is working. The solution for us was the Michigan Virtual Charter Academy. And to us, it's a miracle. Nothing that's really good comes easy. Not everyone could or would put in the required time and effort. However, for those that are willing and able to put in the time and effort, please give them the freedom of choice. It very well could be much more than just providing an education.
I'm a mother of 5 children. I have 2 currently in the K-12 program through MVCA. I have a 3rd child that is in 5th grade and was just accepted off of the waiting list. This year she was not able to go to the school because she was on a waiting list. And she would ask me, why am I being treated differently, Mom, than my 2 brothers and sisters? Whenever choices or competition has been introduced in Ohio, New Zealand, anywhere, it has not shown that the brick and mortar public schools go away. They don't go away. They just change. They just step up the quality, or they give us the product that we're looking for more often when we are able to compete and have choices.